really wanted to share this story with you. And I woke up with an idea. 1,000 VidCon selfies. Hey Rockstars, it's Amara. I recently went to VidCon. It was not the first time. This is how you guys know I'm in LA. Look at these plants. We ain't got these plants in Seattle. And as someone who goes to a lot of conventions and a lot of VidCons, I always try to bring you guys something different with each convention that I go to. And I thought, and then I woke up in the middle of the night with an idea. People who enjoy video content can feel like they don't have community when they don't have these big events going on. I wanted to create a resource to take 1,000 selfies, but not just selfies of me and the people I met while I was at VidCon. We have 1,000 VidCon selfies to take. All these people don't know it, but they're gonna be part of that. They should know that. They should know me that well.
Wait, what? That's gonna take a long time.
I didn't know that. It's a hashtag to keep people inspired throughout the year, a history of other people who attended VidCon, creators and attendees, people who are enthusiastic about video making and digital media, and it would continue to be updated every time I posted another selfie to the stream. So it just keeps on going, and I was really excited about this project. And I failed. I failed. I failed. I failed. I failed. I failed. Now, I am not a person who likes to fail. It's as if I've somehow picked up the idea that failing isn't something that happens to everyone all the time. Spoilers, it totally is. I really wanted to share this story with you because I failed for great reasons. The reason my voice is like that is because I've been doing this hashtag project, and I don't know if we'll hit 1,000, but really this is about meeting people, and that's like my whole deal. I think the first and foremost, regardless of what you're doing at a convention, you should be trying to meet other people and build connections with them, because that makes a convention go on forever. Pretty early on, a friend of mine said, "You're not gonna make it because you're stopping to talk to people." And you know what? She was totally right. I could have gotten 1,000 VidCon selfies. Treated it like a video game and gone up to every single person, quickly took a selfie, took note of their name, and moved on. But instead, I didn't make it because I stopped to talk to people. I talked to creators about what they were making. I talked to attendees about why they were at VidCon. I talked to vendors about how cool and weird it was to be in an event like this. People from Minnesota, Jersey, Ireland, everywhere. I even met people from Seattle and nearby Whidbey Island. Internet famous dogs. Major YouTube creators. People who had never made a video and just wanted to learn how. I met people who don't want to make videos but are passionate about what the internet has brought into their life, and it turned into a project that I couldn't have been more delighted to fail at. That's what happens when you go to conventions. You have to make decisions kind of on the fly to change things, and I think that's one of the best things you can do, because a lot of people choose not to do it, and it's a shame because they could be experiencing things they didn't see coming. What parts of your life that you can't plan for are you ready for? If you're not willing to sometimes say yes to changing plans on the fly. Sometimes you fail at something because in the middle of it you realize your original goal not as good as what it could be, and you move on. The world's moving a little too fast for everybody to be more worried about perfect than what needs to happen. I failed gloriously at VidCon. I did not take 1,000 VidCon selfies. I took a lot of selfies of really important moments that happened at VidCon, and I really wouldn't have it any other way. So I had another idea. To further spread this community beyond the people I was able to meet, if you were at VidCon, you can add your photos, hashtag 1K VidCon selfies. And don't forget to tag your friends, family, and the people that you met in the photos so that other people can create connections. And I encourage you, Rockstars, to push yourself to try projects that are a little bit beyond what you might think is possible, to try things where you might fail. Because if you're failing towards something that's amazing, sometimes something really unexpectedly amazing happens in return. Like the wonderful people that you're gonna find when you check out the hashtag throughout this year. Thanks for watching, Rockstars. Best adventures. This is Amara in Seattle. So the top of the Space Needle and some rain falling down. It's the beginning of the end. Technically, VidCon is over. However, I'm calling this video How to Fail one of the best exercises in failing ever. And it reminds me to tell you guys that you should try stuff even when you think it's improbable, and it's been so good, and I wouldn't have done it unless I'd pushed myself to try that. So push yourself to try stuff. Love you, Rockstar. Bonus content. Today, a little side talk I did with a friend about community because I thought it was like a neat moment that got captured. I think it's really important to talk to everybody everywhere. I don't think that it makes sense to be a person who's creating content and doesn't realize that like everybody matters, especially if you're actually genuinely making content for people that you care about. All the selfies and all the friendships. All right, y'all, let's make friends.
Wait, friends is a part of this?
Bye.